Hello, hi, and welcome to Meaningful Mondays with me, Rashmi Shetty, a space where I share my life lessons. And today's life lessons are based on two people who left the mortal world on 6th December, though in different centuries, but gave amazing life lessons. The first one left the mortal world on 6th December 343, St. Nicholas. So, world over, from 5th December evening onwards, the Nicholas feast is celebrated, and December 6th is St. Nicholas Day, a day when people host big feasts, give away gifts, and are very happy. Who is St. Nicholas? St. Nicholas was not born a saint, but because of the work and the life that he led and the work that he did, he was given and ordained to be a saint. In fact, he was so helpful to people around him in his village that he made sure that he would leave gold coins in the shoes of people who really needed money, or throw bags of coins, small bags of coins, into the houses of poor people who needed money. And legend goes that while he was throwing the bag of coins into one of the houses, one of the kids had hung his wet socks in the window, and this coin fell into it. And that's how tradition is, that you hang stockings from the fifth evening of December for St. Nicholas Day, so that you never know what surprise you'd find in it. In fact, some of them fill their stockings with hay and with carrot for the horses of St. Nicholas to feed on. An ordinary man who went on to become a saint. Amazing, right? Just by the way he lived. In fact, he sold most of what he owned in order to make sure that he was giving away his wealth so that other people are comfortable. The ones who don't have are very comfortable. And that is where people started looking up to him, and he soon became Saint Nicholas, and Saint Nicholas went on to become Father Christmas, and today popularly called as Santa Claus. While the second person, well, very much from our home, India. 6th December 1956 was when he left the mortal world. But the economist, educationist, and chief architect of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, fought all his life to make sure he removes discrimination, degradation, and deprivation from a particular class of society. And he gave his entire life for it. In fact, Amartya Sen is somebody who looks up to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and calls him the father of my economics, because Dr. Ambedkar was the first Indian to pursue economics, in fact, a doctorate in economics outside the country. He played a very important role once he came back into the country in establishment of the Reserve Bank of India way back in 1935. He also sowed the seeds for Dalit emancipation. Not only that, he also made sure that women get their due, because he very strongly believed and said, I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. So here is someone who had very humble beginnings but went on to make a huge impact on what he thought was needed for society. Two people, but their life lessons very common, because it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is how you use what life throws at you. Secondly, when you hold on or take on a particular objective in life, make sure you give it your all. Both of them completely surrendered their life for the benefit of society at large. And third and most important, the legacy that they left behind. While St. Nicholas is celebrated till date, Babasaheb Ambedkar is revered by the country as somebody who set out on a movement that changed the way India looked at her fellow citizens. Isn't it beautiful? And when we talk about gifts, well, what better gift can someone leave behind? And like Babasaheb Ambedkar said, life should be great, not long. What are you doing in order to make sure that you are leaving an impact? Would love to know. Stay blessed, stay safe. Have a meaningful, purposeful week ahead.